Alright, here we go. Torghast level 2. This place is a lot of fun. Alright, first time up we got Crown of Obstinance and Orbit Breaker. Orbit Breaker, rare. Every 20th Moonfire check calls down a full moon upon its target. Be awesome. Enemies within 15 yards have their casting speed reduced by 30%. I absolutely want that one. Casters in here suck. Okay, I'm going to pull these guys down the stairs. That's my archer. Get a shield going. It's my fleshcraft. Gives me a shield for 20% of my maximum health, up to 50% if I'm near big enemies. Okay. Up my adaptive form. Okay, so I just realized that this is treated like a PvP instance. And there are some things that are missing on my action bars. So I want... That's fine on 6. That is my renewal. It's a 30% heal. And I want my War Stomp. Put War Stomp on 10. Easy to get to. My opinion, the best race for a bear is a Tauren, just for that reason. Let's pull more. Force down. Charge into an interrupt. And there's an archer. And there's renewal. Okay, if these guys like to disengage, point him toward a wall. Break everything, click on everything, see what else we got going on here. Okay, so this right here tells me there's a power in those urns. There we go. What do we get? Leaf of Water. Clear casting and gore trigger 100% more often, and Eclipse takes 1 fewer spell to trigger. It's pretty cool. Rootwood Scarab. When entangling roots breaks, it explodes for 1820 nature damage to all nearby enemies. I'm not using entangling roots in here. I'm going to take this one and get gore procs 100% more often. Get my shield going again. 11,357. That's how big my shield is. At item level 150. Now I only have 37,850 hit points. So that's a third of my health. That's a nice shield. Alright. Developing Swarm. And an archer. I'll stay on this guy. I promise I'll pull bigger in a minute once I see how big I can pull. Not loving these archers. This is the end of the level already? Okay, so... That being said, when I get done with all this, I'm going to go ahead and go down the rest of the map before we go out that exit. I want to see what else is in here. Now, I have already noticed that some of these corridors have got the ends just stop, and that's because the way the maps work in here. Oh, rare. Okay, so the maps work in here. Sometimes you just got a dead end. It just happens. That's because the maps are drawn completely different, and we've got a chest over here. Cool, so we got a puzzle. Alright. So the maps are redrawn every time you enter Torghast. So... I want my shield. And this time I'm going to put Adaptive Swarm on me. I don't know what this guy does, so I'm going to face back. Bone armor, interrupt that. Bone storm. Boom. Force dump. Remember, never stand on anything that's not yours. I love all this beautiful green, by the way. I used to play Warlock. So, my computer, my keyboard, all that fun stuff is that same color. And there's power. What do we get? Alright, brittle bone dust and the fifth skull. Fifth skull rare while in combat if there are 5 or more enemies within 10 yards. The skull releases a storm of bones inflicting 616 shadow damage every 2 seconds to all nearby players. Okay, that reads like it would impact my allies if I was in a party as well. Brittle bone dust. Apply brittle bone dust to all players and enemies within 30 yards, increasing their chance to receive critical hits. Chance to receive critical hits by 25%. I'm going to take that one. Now that means I've got a shot at taking a critical hit as well. Oh. And that corpse is gone, or I would have grabbed a fleshcraft shield off of him. See if that would have been bigger. Okay, so let's go over here and we're going to work this puzzle. So the way these work, what you want to do is you're going to click on one and watch for the chain to go away. Now that is blue. So if it's any other color, the chain's going to come back. Okay, so what this did though is it showed me that the second one is an orange rune and the last one is a purple rune. So now I go back to blue on this and orange on this. This third one here is blue as well. Orange. There we go. Now I go behind these so I don't accidentally click a chain back onto it. What do we get? Moon Spirit Essence. Common. The cooldowns of Berserk, Celestial Alignment, Tranquility, and Incarn are reduced by 30%. I am not running Incarn in here. Rot of Midnight Blazers. While Moonfire or Rake are on at least 3 targets, your damage and healing is increased by 50%. I'm Moonfiring everything. So that's going to make that, that's going to give me a lot more value out of that. So, let's go Kitty and see if there's any more to this map. Or if I just missed anything. This really this short? Oh. Always be on the lookout. You might miss something too. Okay, so this one actually is just a short straight run. Alright. No bear, pop my shield. Gonna pull with fleshcraft this time. So fleshcraft does damage to him, or it'll do healing to me. And every 12 seconds, it's gonna bounce from him to me. It's gonna bounce up to 3 times. It's got a 25-second cooldown. And I should be getting more use out of it than I do. But sometimes I forget that I have it because I'm still new to it. Always interrupt shackles. Hey, what do we get? Alright. Maw Rat Harness. Obtain a Maw Rat Harness, the item that allows you to transform into a Maw Rat while in Torghast. Sounds fun. Unstable Phantasma Lure. Increases Phantasma earned by 25%. Bottle of Moonshine. Enemies affected by Moonfire deal 20% less damage. Again, I'm moonfiring everything in there. It'd be nice to take less damage out of it. Moving along. Floor 2, Skuldus Hall. Boop. Anything? Anything? Nothing? Okay. Lots of guys out here in the middle. Somebody over here? Somebody over here? Yep, I'm gonna peek around corners. Just gonna happen. Learn to deal with that. Alright. That floor's got spikes shooting up through it. Watching, watching, watching. Okay, so there's a pattern to it. Alright. Ah! And a fleshcraft. Not taking a lot of damage whenever I channel this, so I feel it's safe to say that you can channel it while you're getting hit in here, at least by regular trash mobs. Not have to worry too much about it. Okay, secret spices. Killing a Maw Rat increases your maximum health by 2% up to 100%. Silent Spirit. You deal 50% increased damage every time you leave Prowl. I don't plan on prowling around in here. It's just me. If I was in a group, that would probably be beneficial. Alright, so... Alright, spikes be gone. Sweet. So in my last video, I went through and I ran it, and then I dubbed audio bits back over it at places. And it just seemed like it would be so much more natural, more fun to do it this way, and I was right, it is. It's a lot more fun. Stop people up. Archers. Yeah, that's called a fat thumb. That's what that's what happens whenever you're trying to do something else and something pops up in front of you in this game. What did we get there? Okay, it was the one that's Berserk. Okay, so I am running Berserk, so this is still going to give me a benefit. I just don't use it very much. I'll probably save it for bosses. So right here, if you click, you can bring up all your powers that you got collected so far in the run, and you can hover over and see which ones you got. Because some of these you're going to be able to stack later. Okay, so at least this one's got a little bit more complexity to the level. Love it. Is there another one? Not another one. Okay. What are we dealing with here? We got... Alright. There's... a remnant. I love the axes. That was just awesome. Okay. Alright, let's go grab some stuff.
A child of Bastion, undeserving such a fate. Lead them to light.
Alright, so it sounds like there's somebody being held prisoner in here. Mini quest. There it is. And pop his Rick. See if it, how good it is for me in here. Okay, that was awesome. So let's go get this guy and see what he does for us.
Archon's light shine upon you.
You and your mall worker, aren't you? None are truly free in this place. Wretched place, but I was captured, chained, when I foolishly left behind an item of great importance to me. Will you free me and assist me in tracking it down? Yes, of course I will help. That's what I'm here for. Gallus Bell. Right, you came in here because you lost a bell? What were you doing with a bell? Why'd you bring a bell in here? We're gonna have access? Boop! Yep. More than one. Alright. And we're at the end. There's the bell. This guy's fighting by my side. I'm not going to grab that bell till I'm done with the last boss. Big guy. And I can't soothe him. I don't know if I'm going to be able to soothe him. Watch out for the trap. I should probably be interrupting that. Alright, and what we're going to get. Alright, Malevolent Stitching, Steelwood Slab, Pouch of Phantasma. Phantasma acquires 75 more. I got 401 so far. Bark Scan duration is increased by 100% with this one. While stitching Fleshcraft increases your agility by 8% while your shield holds. That sounds really powerful, but my shield's not holding very long. However, bark skin increased by 100%. Alright, so that's going to give me 24 seconds of bark skin out of every minute. So if I can find more of those and stack that, I can run a lot of bark skin. That's awesome. Okay, so there's the bell. More down there. Okay, so I did run this place. Making sure we didn't miss anything.
You have found it. Your aid is most appreciated. Go in service, Mawwalker.
Thanks be to you. What's that? Don the boots, increasing your movement speed by 40%, reducing your maximum health by 15. Acquire 300 Phantasma. I don't really need a movement speed. This would be amazing for Death Knights. This would be amazing for anybody else but me. I'm going to take the currency. Because floor 3 on the first run that we did had a vendor. I think it does have a vendor on each one. Let's go find out. Okay, so there's not... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Free some people. Oh, there's the big thing that we really want to check off. Make sure you goad them. Kick your butt at them. Because if you die, supposedly that's what comes after you. I don't know yet. Haven't died yet. Not really. When I say die, I mean lose all of your lives. You've got 4 extra lives. Kind of like Mario. Alright, there's some other guys. Looks like they can't get out either. $719 Phantasma. There's my currency. Okay, so let's take this first. Boop. Alright. Draught of Wanting Twilight. Epic. When you have 3 periodic effects on a target, your damage and healing on them are increased by 50%. Orbit Breaker. Every 20th Moonfire, White Pollen Mote, applying Adeptus Swarm increases your periodic effects by an additional 20%. Okay, so this looks amazing. However, I am typically not going to have 3 periodic effects on anything at any one time. Resto Druids, Mages, maybe Shaman, but not me. Okay, I'm going to take this because this is going to increase all my own healing and all the damage that I'm doing basically to everything that this thing's on, and I'm going to start using this more often, hopefully. Hopefully we'll improve, get better at using that like we should. So, what's our vendor got for us? Alright, first thing I want to do is empty my bags. Get rid of all the trash items. Make some money. Repair your gear. Alright, so this right here, Plundered Anima Cell, reveals a Plundered Anima Cell, which is the thing we just clicked on before this. 150 Phantasma, so I definitely want that. Ravenous Anima Cell. This is a lot of fun because with this you can transform any non-elite enemy into an Anima Cell. I'll show you how that works in a minute. Blinded Smoke Capsules. Obscures the vision of creatures in target area for 30 seconds, reducing the distance at which they will attack players. I don't see me sneaking past anything. Oh, okay, so this is a health and mana pot. Watchful Lightfly. A Watchful Lightfly defends you, dealing 815 holy damage to enemies that strike you in melee. Okay. Writings of Lycara. You gain 43 of a secondary stat while in each form. Bear form is versatility. Alright. Obleron Ephemer... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pronounce some of these things right. Just saying that right now. Increases versatility by 3%. Silent Spirit. You deal 50% increased damage for 5 seconds after exiting Prowl. Not using Prowl. Like this twig, shapeshifting increases the damage or healing of your next shred, mangle, wrath, regrowth by 200%. Not shifting. So, I'm looking at these and I'm trying to figure out, based on my playstyle in here, by being alone, being a tank, which one of these are going to benefit me the most. I definitely want to see what the bonus power is. I want to turn somebody into a power. I'm going to take the versatility. And again, I'm going to use this to take the versatility. Because my versatility is only at 9%, which isn't bad, I guess, being a brand new character. On live, on Hells, I've got 30%.
Is always appreciated.
Back whenever corruptions were a thing, I was pushing over 60% corruption without any food buffs or anything. Okay, so I want to pop this one. Alright, string of fangs and talons. Common Star Surge, Swift Bend, Ferocious Bite, and Thresh. Deal 20% more damage and healing. Protective Phantasma. Looting Phantasma grants an absorbed shield for 65 per Phantasma up to a maximum of 45. So this is the shield. And it lasts 5 minutes. Shields are not lasting on me for very much at all. However, 20% increased damage to Thrash. I'll take that all day long. Oh, I'm going to take this. Move it down here to any of my action bars. And let's move on. Alright, we're on 4-4. Back to having bad guys. And there's axes. I love those. Those are awesome. Who doesn't like this? This reminds me of Diablo. I wonder if the bad guys get hit by the axes. Looks like it may have. Ow! Okay, now what I didn't show you is how to use that, so let's go do that right now. There's another... Is that an archer? It is an archer. There. So that killed that guy and turned him into one of those capsules that I get to pick powers from. I love that. Oh look, there's another puzzle. Alright, pocketed soul cage. Opening a cage will reward 10 to 20 soul remnants. That's great when you're actually farming Torghast. In test run, probably not going to do us much good. Okay, so we only got one chain on this. A little sparkle in here. I don't know what that was. Sparkle up there. No sparkle. Okay. Okay, so let's put this back, because I saw a sparkle here. Yeah, I don't see a pattern I'm supposed to be working with on this one. Okay, so now I'm actually just working through combinations. Okay. I have no idea what I was supposed to be recognizing out of that one, but just turning one off and then going through the combinations, I was able to figure that one out. So, Orbit Breaker? We already have Orbit Breaker? We don't. 20th Moonfire check calls down a full Moonfire on its target. Okay, Grasping Tendrils. Again, bark skin or iron bark causes entangling roots to appear on the target. We're going to go with the Moonfire one. We're using a lot of Moonfires, and hopefully that'll get us some good use out of that power. Is there anything next to these? There's a hallway there. So I don't always use my interrupts as an interrupt. Sometimes I just use it to cross a chunk of distance quickly. Alright, we got blades up here. Now this is a hallway. I'm going to want to go back to this. There's somebody in there that I can free. Soul Remnant. No way to turn that off. I'm going to go this way first. Now, I don't see anything up here. It doesn't mean that there's not things up here. Let's see if he'll trigger anything. No, he's not.
You are hunted.
Okay.
Be wary.
I'm being hunted. What that means yet? We're gonna find out. Okay. Let's start on this side. Ah! Is that what was hunting me? Archers. Alright, Soul Rep Clasp and Valara's Cape of Subterfuge. Your attacks have a chance to cause you to fade away, reducing the threat for 6 seconds. I don't want that. Soul Ward Clasp. Your attacks have a chance to create a zone of soul empowerment nearby. Any player may collect this and gain 25% damage and healing. Yay, something for me to stand in. That's what I want. Alright, let's kill that guy. I see how this is bouncing back and forth. Run over this little guy. Set him free. Hey, we got another power up here. Right there. Alright, perfectly preserved insect. Adaptive Swarm has a 30% chance to split into 2 swarms each time it jumps. That's awesome. You deal 50 exiting Prowl. Okay, I'm not dealing with Prowl. Let's take the Epic and see how much fun that one is. There's a lot of powers in this one. Lycra's Twig. Shapeshifting increases damage or healing. Okay, so one more. I'm really enjoying the way that this looks. I mean, all the bodies look like they're just made out of iron. This is awesome right here. Okay, so let's craft. All right. All right, bad guys. I'm back to where I was. Okay. All right, there's the final boss for this floor. This time, put this on me. Oh. Yep. That's a fat thumb. Don't ever tell my guild how often I hit things with a fat thumb. It happens. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Statue of Phantasma. There's 150. I've only got 250 this time. Curious Rainbow Branch. Tangling Roots. Don't care. Adaptive Swarm arrives as a target. Applies Moonfire or Rejuve. I want that one. So now putting Adaptive Swarm on myself will also give me a rejuve going into combat. Lord of Locks, okay. Patrols. Let's start off over here. And I don't think these guys are actually giving me anything right now. Who's in there? Interceptor. Let's grab the patrol. Right for the archer. Go for the traps. Yeah, I don't think these bombs, soul remnants are actually giving me anything right now. I think those are going to be the guys that we're going to be in here farming to collect our souls for our weekly. There's the pool for me to stand in. There's a key in the floor. Grab that key. Oh, hands. Oh, being attacked by a bunch of hands. I feel like a stripper. I probably shouldn't have said that. Okay, spectral key. A lock. Door. A lock is opened elsewhere in this level. Okay. Is that another one over there? There's another one over there. So, do I have to run around figuring out what just unlocked before I go anywhere else? There's an upstairs. Okay, Furious Bramble Branch, Entangling Roots. I don't use. Maybe I should. If I come in here with a group, I will more than likely take it, just to see how powerful that can get. Okay. Yeah, I want to go upstairs first and come back down to this room. always be tanking. Make everything come to me. Make it come to me again. Okay. So I keep seeing this green ball. It makes me think I've got one of my guildmates running with me because she plays a Mistweaver and she's constantly throwing the green ball of stupidity on me. That's what we call it. If I get stupid and I pull too much, she throws the green ball at me. If she ever watches this, she'll know exactly who I'm talking about. So there's more of these keys, and I don't know if I'm supposed to grab them yet or not. There's nothing on that side of the stairs. There's an ability up there. Okay. Rootwood Scarab. Entangling roots breaks. It explodes for... I don't really care. I'm not going to use that one. Your strength, agility, stamina, intellect are increased by 30%, but you are no longer able to jump. Okay, let's give that a whirl. I'm kind of giggle trying to figure out how often do I actually jump now. Oh, there's a chest upstairs on that one. I wonder if I can pull all that. Okay, line of sight. You guys gonna come to me? Are they gonna come to me? Maybe. Nope. Oh wow. He just teleported his butt right on over here. Okay. Hey. So when we get done with this, the end of this run, we'll talk about the abilities it chose, if I was able to stack any of them up, how good they were they effective. Alright. And if you're new to the channel, I'm actually new to the channel, this is only the second video I put up, but please take a minute to like and subscribe if you like. If you don't like, don't like. If you want to, go to the comments, tell me what you think, anything you want to see in the future. God of Midday Calm. When Moonfire, Rake, Rip, Rejuve are active on a single target, their effects should increase by 60%. Sparks Conjuration. Let's take Sparks. So, the one I just passed on, that would be really effective. Because, see how much that hit for? That took half his life away in the initial hit. If I stacked that, that'd be very powerful. This object is locked. Why is this? Wait a minute. Is that what one of the keys is for? Ooh, bad guy. Final bad guy. So I'm not leaving the level yet. And I can't jump. But I can get a 25% increase to crit. Okay. So there's the end of the level. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna grab that other key that was on the floor right there. It's probably for here. If you're a mage, warlock, you may be able to just bump right across that. Teleport, poof. Okay, so we haven't killed this guy yet. But I want to get the cage open first. I don't even know if this particular key opens that one. So I wonder how many keys can be in one floor. This is a lot of fun. So I used to play Diablo and Diablo 2 a lot. I have played Diablo 3. Not the biggest fan. It's a fine game for everybody else. Just not my cup of tea. This level. But, well, I guess it does actually look quite a bit like Diablo 3 as far as the architecture goes. But the way the maps change, the mobs change, it's got puzzles, all of that is reminiscent of Diablo 2, and that just makes me feel really good. I love doing this. I look forward to being able to run this every week. Okay, so I think there's another key on the floor here. The lock is open. Get her shield on. Hit him with Swarm. Ooh, can he stack? Okay, right there, soul empowerment, 25%. Alright, so that's still closed up. That's empty. And those guys are not alive, not real. Okay. Okay, so I went both sides here. Through here. That one's not open. That one's not open, but there's something over there. An interceptor. So I probably have to go back that way. Exit Torghast. Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Did I just lock myself? Okay, that's not open. Okay, so we gotta go back upstairs. First we're gonna go around to where the treasure was. Okay, so there's no chain on this anymore. Alright. So obviously one of those was for this, not for a gate. So Satchel of Phantasma. I've got 467, that's 150. Circlet of Weeds. Damage and heal over time effects occur 33% more quickly. I want that. Anything that kills or heals faster is the one I want. Okay, ooh. There's a power, and there's also a gate for the next floor. So riding a Lycra, I gain 43%. That'll be versatility. Petrus Ring. Entangling Roots can withstand 300% more damage. No thanks. Storm Cycle, Peridot. Dealing nature damage, have the chance to inflict your target with Storm Cycle, dealing 2,042 damage every 1 second. Okay, so the issue with this deals arcane damage. These are bleeds. Physical damage. Physical damage. Shadow damage. I'm not dealing any nature damage. So I'm going to have to take versatility. So now that's stacking. So now I got 86 versatility out of that. And that's got me up to 11% burst. That's pretty cool. Get a lot of powers in here. Alright. Alright, we're on floor 5. Floor 6 should be Vendor and Final Boss. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing's hiding. Vendor. Nothing. Alright.
Everything is negotiable.
And before you ask me in the comments, no, I'm not scared. I'm just having a lot of fun. Alright, let's repair everything. Sell stuff. 100 animal cell. Okay, so that's an ability. I want that. Bleeding Frenzy Potion. Increases all damage done by 30%. Lasts as long as you remain in combat. If I'm going up against a final boss, that's probably going to be pretty good. You cause Maw Rats to explode on death, dealing 4,124 plague damage. If I wasn't going to just the final boss right now, that would be solid to take as well. Barkskin, Ironbark, deal damage to attackers. Okay. String of Fangs and Talons. Thrash is going to deal 20% more damage. Entangling Roots. Okay, so I got 317. How do I want to spend this? I want that one for 30%. I want that one for another 20% on Thrash. And then I'm going to take 3% to Critical Strike. Because you lose all your Phantasma at the end of the run anyway.
Until our next
So open my bags up. I want to pop that. You're not in combat. Okay, so I gotta pop that in combat. Okay, String of Talented Things. There's another 20% to Thrash. So Thrash is already dealing 917 bleed damage, and then an additional 617 or 15 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Lycra's Bargain. Your damage and healing are increased by 50%, but every time you deal damage or healing, your movement is reduced by 1%. That's going to be fun. That means eventually fighting one of these bosses, I'm just going to be standing still. I won't be able to turn or nothing. Let's put this on my bars. And yeah, it's just a boss. Cell Block Sentinel. You don't see anything else. So if he's got ads, they're not here yet. Okay. So, shield. I want to hit him with that. Pop that. 5 minutes. See how many of these we can... Oh, there's another one. It does not stack. It just refreshes. Barkskin. Barkskin's up for 36 seconds. He's going down fast. Movement speed is reduced by 100%. I was right. I ran completely out of movement. I've got 20 seconds before I can do anything now. That was fun. Alright. Come on. 11 more seconds. Let's look at the powers. So, I got one that increased all healing and damage by 50% as long as I had 3 Moonfires up. Or Rake. Okay. I had one... It gave me all enemies had their Sorry. Apply brittle bone dust to all players and enemies within 30 yards, increasing their chance to receive critical strikes by 25%. So this is a kiss and a curse because it increased my ability to take a hit as a critical strike by 25% as well. I'm not going to go read through each of these all over again. This one was a lot of fun, but it does make you stand still forever when you're done. Just be aware. Okay. What do we get? Gold. We got gold. Yay! And is that it? It looks like that's the final one of this. So like I said earlier, thanks for coming with me. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Tell somebody about me. This is going to be the second video up on the website. I'm doing all 6 of the levels. And then we'll get back to doing retail and maybe some more beta. We've got just a couple of weeks before Shadowlands launches. Anyway, thank you. Bye.